Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Chit Chat Ang Moh. Actually, it's 7. Why my link is still 5? Right?
Terlupa tadi.
I lupa tukar tajuk. It's okay. So we have this not to say regular slots, but at least twice a week we have these casual slots of sharing ideas and knowledge, informative knowledge on online teaching, okay, on apps that you can use in your online teaching. So be known that actually apa yang diorang share ni adalah um, things that they have tried in their own class and it works. All right, and sometimes it may not be suitable to for your class, but it's good to have the extra knowledge. Okay, so tonight we again have Sir Saw. All right, it's a free delivery from him for pair that two and apa lagi satu tu?
Miro.
Miro, yang siapa cakap Milo. I mula-mula pun ingat Milo. Miro. Okay? Alright, so yeah. Okay, over
Hi,
to
good
you.
evening, everybody. Okay, very special. Today I'm in a hotel. So, salam daripada hotel. Ada lighting lagi. So, nampaknya saya dah semakin handsome. Right? So, this evening I'm going to share with you. Okay, when you first heard the name, they sound like food. Okay, the first one is pear. The second one is Milo. Okay, Miro actually. So, the first one, Padak, I use it in my lesson, but the second one, Miro, okay, actually I use it in my NGO activities with adults, but I think it's quite suitable with children. Okay, never mind, later I will show you. Okay, first of all, we'll go to Google Drive. Okay, that day, very sorry. Okay, kenapa that day tau? Because I had diarrhea for the very first time I shared. So today I'm okay, safe and sound, but my house is not okay. Okay. Kesiannya setiap kali ada je nak happen. Okay, let me share my Okay, I will go to Google Drive first. So everybody, can you see my Google Drive?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now the very first thing, okay, also I want to talk about the difference between PowerPoint and Google Slide. So kadang-kala kita pun tak perasan tau, they are different actually. Okay, Microsoft PowerPoint and Google Slides, they are two different things. So now there are many ways, okay, for you to upload your PowerPoint. So if you want to use this PDAC, right, before I share with you how you install it. So first of all, let us have a look at PowerPoint and Google Slide first. So there are many ways for you to upload. Okay, you can upload. Okay, for example, any PowerPoint slides that you want to upload. I have a lot here. Okay, so for example, I ambil satu lah kan. So and then I will show you the difference. Okay, between PowerPoint and Google Slide. So, lambat hotel punya apa tu? Line. Okay, in my Google Drive, I have 100 gig because I subscribe yearly, so I can have 100 gig. So you can also subscribe. Is quite cheap for me. Okay, so you can store everything here. So once you have
Berapa tu so?
dah
Sebulan.
lupa dah.
Nanti kalau ingat just bagi tahu.
Okay, so once you have uploaded, wait dia lambat lah sini. So now you can see the difference. Okay, yang ni Google Slide. Okay, yang ni Google Slide. Yang ada satu jingga ni, the orange. Okay, the orange one, and then you have a white rectangular shape in it. So wait saya nak cari saya punya yang baru upload tu. Lambatnya. Wait. Ada? Yes. Okay. Kalau you nampak yang ni, ada satu petak merah ni, the red square, and then you have a P in it. So this is PowerPoint. So when you upload PowerPoint into your Google Drive, okay, all your animations, okay, will all disappear. They will be missing. So jangan terkejut tau when you want to you want to present from your Google Drive. Okay, when you present your PowerPoint slide, okay, all the animation, okay, they will be disappeared, right? So they will be disappearing, okay, all the animations. So what do you need to do? Okay, so kalau macam ni kan, yang ni still PowerPoint, yang ni still PowerPoint. So you can actually change it to Google Slide. Tapi bagi sesetengah orang dia rasa yang ni too difficult, right? Okay, if you think that this is too difficult, okay, there is another way. So, okay, this is still PowerPoint. Kalau you guna PowerPoint, okay, it's very difficult for you to use PDF. So now, I will share with you, okay, how do you upload your PowerPoint slide, okay, and straight away directly they will become Google Slide. Okay, you go to new, okay, Google Slide. Okay, from here, okay, you will import file, okay, import slides. Okay, yang ni kalau you dah import slide, straight away dia akan jadi Google Slide. Okay. Tapi kalau you buat macam ni, okay, if you do like this, okay, now all the slides maybe you have to modify them again because all the layout and so on they may run away from your original format, right? So once you have selected, okay, all, so wait kenapa dia punya yang tu hilang dah? Yang button tu tak keluar. Wait, again. The line problem. So you can import your slide. Okay. All. That one never appear, you see. So saya tak dia tak keluar, so dia punya line tu lambat. Okay, never mind. So once you have selected all, then there is a button for you to click. Okay, so they will import everything there lah. So assume I have sudah keluar, tengok. Okay,
lambat.
Lambat. So now I have everything here. Okay, all my 19 slides, right? So you just delete the blank one every time. The first one, if you do like this, the first one will be the empty one. So yang ni dia dah jadi Google Slide, right? Dah jadi Google Slide. So kalau tak percaya, kita balik pergi Google Drive. Okay, here. The file is here. So you can rename lah. So what you want to rename, it depends on you. Okay, Penang demo. Okay, done. So this is the slide that I already imported from my PC. So remember, okay, for whatever slides that you want to present from your Google Drive, okay, they must be in Google Slide format, or else, okay, you will encounter a lot of issues later, right? So whenever you click on the PowerPoint slide, of course, it will be Google Slide. Okay, it will be Google Slide format, but all the animations, they will be disappearing and so on. Okay, they will be missing, no longer there. So now, how to put in motions or transitions, okay, or animation in your Google Slide? So, okay, you can come to here, slide, okay, go to transition. So then, okay, you can put in whatever animation you want. Okay, you just highlight or you just click on the text box. Okay, and then you add animation. Okay, so there are a lot. Okay, whatever you want, you just click. Okay, fly in from top or by paragraph. Okay, you can set the timing or anything. So remember, for Google Slide, okay, you have to set the motion again. From where? Okay, from the slide. Okay, you choose transition. Then, okay, you can apply all the animation. Okay, so then kalau dah set, okay, you can play lah. You if you want to preview, if don't want, okay, it's okay. So now that's how we set animation in Google Slides. Sebab a lot of my colleagues also, okay, they said I've already uploaded my slide, my PowerPoint slide. Why I don't see all the animations? Okay, this is how, okay, we put in our animation. Okay, there's the difference between PowerPoint slide and Google slide. So I think you are clear. Okay, the two icons are different. Okay, this is Google slide. So whenever you want to use an app, okay, on Google slide, okay, your format must be Google slide, right? So your slide must be in Google slide format, right? Then only you can use or you can execute that particular app. Okay, so now how do we add an app? Okay, this is how I guide my colleagues. Okay, now when you don't know how to add in a new app, okay, always go to your Google Drive, click new, go to more, and then, okay, do you see here, connect more apps? Okay, you just click this. So for whatever app you want to find, the new app, okay, you just click here. For example, today I want Pair Deck. Okay, so yes, I found this Pair Deck for Google Slides add-on. So I will just click. So because I've already installed, okay, it doesn't appear here. So if you haven't installed, you will see it here and then you just click. So now it requests you to sign in and then you need to sign up for an account. You just follow the steps lah. Okay, yang tu saya I've already discussed in the first session. So today I'm not going to discuss on how are we going to install this Pair Deck, okay, in our Google account. Have done, okay, all the signing up. Like, okay, how do we use? Okay, very simple. So once you have already installed, okay, I advise you to do your slide, okay, on Google Slide straight away directly. You please don't do PowerPoint slide, then you upload. So for everything that you have said, they will be missing and you have to redo. So very easy, okay. If you don't know how to create Google Slide, again, come here, plus new. Okay, do you see Google Slide? You click Google Slide. So now this one will appear. Okay, this is your Google Slide. So you start whatever you want to present, okay, using any app on Google, okay, from here. Okay, use whatever is given in Google app. All right, for example, Google Slide, Google Sheet, and everything is from here. So then only you can use the app supported by Google. So assume, okay, this is the slide that I have made. So how do I add in or how do I use, okay, the app? Okay, do you see this add-ons? Okay, you click on add-ons and then the Pair Deck for Google Slide add-on that you already installed, it will appear here. So you just click on it and then you open Pair Deck add-on. Okay, so it will appear here. Okay, this is for you to put in all the functions. Okay, what are the functions that we have? Okay, you can choose from the template library. Okay, for example, okay, beginning of lesson, what do you want? So if you want to set, for example, okay, when you begin your lesson, okay, you want your students as you come in. Okay, wait, it's quite slow. So for example, as this is a way to greet them, right? As you come in and get settled, follow these instructions. So when all your students, they have already entered your Google Meet session. So what are the instructions that you want them to follow? For example, okay, number one, okay, turn on your camera. Number two, mute your mic. Number three, get ready and we'll start our lesson. So now, when you present this, okay, all the students, they will enter this Google Slide presentation using the link that you shared. Okay, so now the very first step I'll share with you how to create your lesson using Pair Deck. So we have a lot of templates here. Okay, and we have a lot of suggestions and ideas, so you can choose whatever you want. Okay, this is the beginning of lesson. So it's ready made. Okay, it's free for you. Okay, so now let's say you want them to guess. Okay, do you know what are we going to learn today? So you can just put in this slide. So when you show them, okay, they can type or they can draw. Okay, maybe you hint them today we are going to learn something about animals, so let them guess. Okay, about what topic on animals, so they can type out or they can draw out. So there are many suggestions actually. Okay, what do you wonder about today's topic? So you just choose whatever you want. Or how was the homework assignment, okay, for the past lesson? So you can also ask for their what feelings and so on. Okay, when you begin your lesson. Then for your during lesson, okay, what do you want to do? What are the activities? So here we have a lot. Okay, a lot of ideas and suggestions given by PEDAC. Okay, you can just choose whatever you want. And of course, you need to install this PEDAC first. Okay, then only you can use it. Okay, remember, not PowerPoint slide. You cannot use it there. You must open one new Google slide, then only you can find the button add on, right? So this is during lesson. So there are many ideas. Okay, you just choose whatever you want, and then okay, this is for end of lesson. Again, we have a lot of suggestion for you. So now circle how you are feeling today and so on. Okay, but usually I don't use the templates given. Okay, because I want everything to be mine. So I will create the slide. Okay, like this, I'll create the slide. So now, how do I want my students to respond? For example, I want them to type. Okay, for example, okay, can you please type out two names of the animals shown on the slide? So you just apply this. Okay, you click text. Okay, and then it will be working. Okay, then you click. Okay, you will always see this. Okay, it will add, okay, the function, okay, into your slide. So when you give the link to your students, when you present your slide, okay, they are able to type on that particular slide. Okay, or you want them to choose. Okay, for example, you show them a picture. Okay, a picture of a horse. So you give them choices. Okay, for example, okay, name or choose the name of this animal. For example, A, horse. B, pony. Actually, I don't know how to differentiate a pony and a horse. If you give me a cartoon. Okay, number 3, mule, for example.
Seriously, so
Uh, I don't like animals actually,
okay,
even cats and dogs.
acceptable.
Okay, so uh, you just add in all the choices that you want your students to choose from, and then you update your slide. So the function will stick to that slide. So actually it's quite fun. You can put in a lot of things that you want. So how you want your student to react. Okay, even you can put in videos. Okay, so I will show you how to add new slide. Okay, here insert new slide. Okay, how to add new slide. Come here, insert, and then you click on new slide. Okay, you will see this, and then you can just decorate your slide, or you want how you want your slide to be. You can type in, you can put in everything you like. Okay, now what if I want to put in videos from YouTube? Okay, what if I want to put in videos from YouTube? Can I put it? Yes. So I will just click here, website. Okay, so you click website. Okay, then you just click next. And now it will request you to put in the URL. Okay, take note how to put in video URL, right? This is very important. Again, I will show again. You create a new slide. You click website. Okay, then you click next. Lambatnya line ni. Okay, so this will appear. So how do I get the URL? Can you get the URL from here directly? Cannot. You cannot copy paste the link, the URL given on top. Usually we'll take from here, right? Okay, we'll click, we'll highlight, and then we'll copy paste. Okay, for this PEDAC, cannot. Okay, what should you do? Okay, remember you click share. Okay, then do you see embed here? Do you see embed? You click the first one, embed. Now you highlight, okay, the URL from the code given. Okay, remember after the speech mark, okay, do you see HTTPS? Okay, you highlight everything in the speech mark, within the speech mark, okay, from the open one until the, okay, close one, so the inverted comma. So you highlight, okay, the URL given in this inverted comma. Okay, then you copy. Remember, it must be embedded URL, then only it will appear in your paddock. Okay, if you copy from the top, this one, okay, you cannot use it. So I have already copied from here, then I will paste. Okay, where is my slide? Dah hilang ke? Here. So I'll paste. So now you have to make sure whether it is the video that you want and whether it's successful. So if it's successful, the video will appear here. Okay, can you see? This is me. Okay, and then I will update slide. So when we present, we don't see the video. Only our students will see the video, right? When we present, we don't see the video. Only our students will see the video. So you don't feel curious why is empty here. Okay, it's written here. Okay, the URL that you have already pasted, okay, it will be shown here. So don't worry, it's already there. So now I can create how many slides I want, or I can put in whatever I want. Okay, but one weakness here, okay, for the function draw and draggable, okay, you must upgrade your account to premium, then you can use. But don't worry, okay, we have another way to use this function. Okay, when you create your slide, you cannot use these two functions, but we have another way to use it. Okay, now let's say I've done all my slides from the first slide until the last slide that I want. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I want to present my lesson, right? And of course, you create your slide before your lesson. Don't create your slide when you have the lesson. You will not have enough time, right? So now how do,
Okay, so
yeah,
we have question.
okay.
Okay, can we add animated images too? I think can, right?
Yes,
Just
yes,
now from
yes,
your
yes, yes.
explanations. Yes, we
Can,
can.
can, can,
Another
can.
one, how about the audio? I think it relates back to
Yes, yes.
the
Audio
YouTube
is here.
video.
Here, you just add
Is
audio.
it audible for the teachers?
Usually only the students can listen to it.
Okay.
Okay, so now there are two ways to add your audio. You can record or you can upload the audio that you have recorded, right? So now we can add audio, okay, or we can get the audio clip from YouTube. As we know, we have Get Smart Plus, we have English Plus One. So all these, okay, if they are in video form, okay, you use the embedded way, okay, as I discussed just now. Okay, you just copy paste the URL, okay, the embedded form, okay, here with website. So if you want to record your own voice, right, so you click on this, add audio to slide, you add. Okay, so there are two ways. All right, there are two ways, as I said just now. Okay, for example, now I want to record. Okay, I will just click record and then allow the app to use my microphone. So boys and girls or whatever lah you want to record, and then okay, you save, and then okay, you can add this recorded audio. If you think that is not good, so you can delete and record again. So now if I think that is good enough, so I can add the audio to the slide, right? So again, okay, you can add the one that you record on the spot, or you can put in the one that you have recorded earlier. So there are two ways lah. So you yourself, you will not hear your own voice when you present it. Only your students will hear it, right? So for whatever we put here, audio or video, we don't see it and we don't listen it, right? So and now how do I execute my lesson? How do I start my lesson? Okay, again, so start from here. Okay, again, I will show you. You come to add
So,
on.
so I was
Yes.
just thinking,
Mm.
If the teachers can't hear, I mean, can't hear their own voices, I mean, from your opinion, you have experience, you have used pedek, you dah
Yes.
pernah guna. Bila
Yes.
you tak dengar, adakah itu menjadi satu masalah? Is it a
No.
problem when you don't listen to your own recording or your own YouTube
No. No. Because
video?
you can see their response, right? So when they listen to your audio and then they need to give response, okay, you for sure you give them some questions, okay, from the audio or from the video. So you, let's say you have one or two questions that based on that audio or video you want them to answer. So if they can answer correctly, it means it's good enough. Okay, it will be played and no technical issues there. Okay, I'm sure of that because
Okay.
So,
yes,
so I tried out PEDAC before the holidays, and then I
yes.
was like trying to figure out how do we share the other students' work on the screen, yeah,
Oh,
their
okay, never mind.
answers.
Okay, later I will tell you.
Adalah.
Now I start my
Right,
lesson.
right.
Okay,
Uh,
Paul Moli, for
okay,
all the videos
Azia,
and yes, for all the videos and audios, I'm sure they can retrieve it and they can play it because for my experience, I have not encountered any of my students. They claim that they cannot play or they cannot listen unless okay they have line problem.
okay, so the data must be. I mean, they have the data, they have
Yes,
the internet line, and it's
yes,
stable. Okay, can
yes.
we add more than one feature or type of question in one slide? For
Cannot.
example, audio and MCQ. Cannot,
Cannot.
Azia? Cannot. Tak boleh.
Okay, you must watch the video first, then only you go to your question.
Alright, enough
Okay.
question. Tak ada dah soalan.
So I will
Oh,
start my lesson. Never mind, never mind. You can ask. Or you want me to have another session? I'm willing to. Okay. Because practice makes perfect.
you
Because
are ever willing, so I know.
so if today I cannot finish Miro, I can have another session. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
sure, no problem. I think
Okay.
pendek ramai yang berminat. Pendek ni.
Okay, but that day, Kak Azrina gave me a very good suggestion where when your student they never sign in, okay, they can type their name in their response. Then you will know who is responding. A very good solution to my
Oh,
to my
okay.
to myself because before this, okay, I need to look at their email address and so on. Then only I can figure out who has typed and who have not typed. And then
I old school lah.
uh, Kak Azrina, you gave me the solution I think is perfect where okay I don't need
Thank
them
you.
to sign in and so on. Okay, so here when you present your slide, okay, it has already started. So you can click this one, give students a link. Okay, now remember you must go to setting. Okay, you must change. Okay, though do not need students to sign in. Why? When you turn request student to sign in, you will have a lot of problems. Before this, okay, I turned that function on and my students gave me a lot of problems. So I turned that one off, then it goes very well until today. So now how do we give the students a link? Okay, I'll click on this and I'll go back to Google Meet, right? So I'll go back to Google Meet, okay, and then I'll paste here. So, and everybody who has got the link, okay, they can enter. And when you enter, there are two questions, I guess. Number one, okay, you need to choose your own character, I guess, or your avatar. And now the second question is it will ask about your feeling of that day. So actually, there is also a way, lah, okay, to see whether your student is happy or not, right? So now have you entered? And then now on Google Meet,
Oh,
okay?
we can enter now? Alright.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Come,
Entered
come, come.
already.
Okay. So
I'm a lion
Masuk,
today.
the link is in
okay,
the
can
chat
you see
box.
from Google Meet now? Okay, because I already shared this also. And now once your students have entered, and then you can start your class. Okay, you can start your class. And you can present your slide as usual. And what is the strength of this app is okay, your students will be able to interact with you. Okay, not through their voice, but through their drawing, through their responses, and so on. So now, once you have all your
So
students.
we cannot choose our avatar.
Cannot.
Yeah, I got this parrot, I
It
think.
assigns you any avatar, and then you have to remember. I always ask my students to remember. Okay, then you tell me which avatar you are. And I was so stupid until Kak Azrina mentioned. Okay,
Nice.
ask your student to type their name in the response. Then you will know who has not
Try and
responded.
error.
Yes. So
Okay, Kak Zarina also said yes. Ask them to type their names in each
yes.
slide. So
Then you can start your class. So this is my first one. So now, how do I see all my students' responses, right? So now, for example, okay, everyone type a name of an animal that you know. Okay, type the name of an animal that you know. So let's say your students have already responded. So now, how to show all the responses here? Okay, so Kak, you come here. Okay, show responses kan. So kat Google Meet baru dia orang nampak. If they are here, they don't see. They must go back to Google Meet, then only they will see everybody's answer. So there are two layouts. Okay, number one, list layout, and number two, grid layout. So once you put in this grid layout, it's very easy for you to see everybody's answer. And like this lah, this is the solution suggested by Kak Ina. Right? So you type your name, okay, before you type out your answer. So I will request them to type out their name first, right? So now we will discuss on the spot, and I will always ask my students, okay, if you think that your answer is wrong, quickly look at everybody's answer, others answer, then you can modify your answer. Actually, there is a way to motivate them to respond. You know, many of them, they are quiet, maybe they are passive learners, so this is a way to motivate them. And I've seen a lot of all these passive students, passive learners, okay, they are able to respond because number one, they don't have to respond to you verbally. Okay, number two, okay, if they never type their name, even they give the wrong answer also, never mind. So some of them, they insisted on not giving their name. Okay, never mind, because this is not my classroom based assessment. Okay, I just want to see their responses. So slowly I can see everybody will get the correct answers. You know why? Dia orang tiru orang lain punya answer. But I think copying is also a way of learning, so I can accept that, right? So actually this is
at least dia belajar juga
Yes.
spelling, you know, how to spell.
Then once you have name, okay, you can read out the name. Like we do live show, right, on Facebook. Okay, Ina, you are the first. Your answer is correct. And if you practice this, I tell you, slowly everybody will try to be the fastest, and they will try to give you the correct answers. Okay, I've been using this app for more than 6 months, I guess, and I think this is quite interesting. I don't know about others, but for me, I think it's quite interesting lah for me lah, right? So then, okay,
I agree.
Okay, then I will show you. Okay, can you watch the video now?
Okay, right. Yes.
So now, but from my side, I don't see anything and I don't hear anything. Okay,
It's very clear, and I mean, yeah.
but it depends on your line speed.
Yes, it depends on the line.
So then after the video, you can ask them questions, for example. Okay. Now, tadi siapa tanya Azia tanya kan? So while watching the video, can you ask questions? Okay, perhaps you give them enough time to watch. Then now, how do you set the questions that you want to ask them on the spot? Okay, so on your taskbar, there's one function called new prompt. So you click on new prompt. Okay, so now whatever you want them to do, okay, you can choose one. Okay, draw or type two things that you learn from the video, or you can tell them, okay, verbally, okay, type two ways of learning well. Okay, so they will type here after watching the video, and they'll type their responses here. Then you will see their responses, right? Whether they watch the video or not, okay, you can see from their responses. Of course, we have parasites, okay? Now, I don't deny that because some of the students, now they are not willing to watch. they don't want to watch, or they feel bored to watch. Okay, we have all these problems. But okay, when you want to check their responses, okay, you show everybody, I'm sure everybody will type, right? So this is how I do lah. Every time this is how I do. Then, okay, there are many more functions. Okay, if you think that one question isn't enough, so you can choose other questions to ask them. Okay, you can choose true false question.
So sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. Okay, just now when I played the video, I saw you there. Okay, when I pause the video, below there, there's like a list of other videos that has been shown. So that means the children, when they are watching your video, if let's say they pause yours, they can also access other videos that's not related to yours. Is
Yes.
it so?
Yes, but you must be fast enough. Every time I will know how many minutes the video will go, right, will be played.
All
So
right.
if it's roughly 3 minutes, after 3 minutes I'll flash out my questions, so they will not have the
Okay.
chances to watch. Okay,
I
even
was
if they,
tempted to click
yes,
on.
if they want to watch other videos, they have only 3 minutes. Never mind lah.
Okay.
Actually, all the videos, they are related, right? So you will see also my videos after the video that I put, right? So then if
Okay.
I want to have other questions, for example, I can put this true false questions. Okay, where to put this? Okay, again, from your taskbar, okay, from the new prompt button, right? So you can choose a lot of prompts that you want your students to respond. Okay, you can ask them to draw a picture. Okay, you can have a quick temperature check, okay, whether they are happy, or they can follow, or they cannot follow. Okay, so you can choose anything. Okay, now this one, okay, you will not put in your slide. Okay, all this comes when you have a question to ask them, or you want to get their responses, right? So you can always go to the new prompt, you click there, and then straight away the students will see the display, right? So I think this is quite for me is quite useful lah. Okay, please write a response, for example. Okay, now you don't have to type out your questions. Okay, you can ask them verbally, and then they will type out the response. For example, okay, who is the main character in the video? Okay, maybe they'll type out the answer, and then you can see their responses. So there are so many functions. Okay, there are so many ready-made templates that you can use in this PEDAC. So maybe for those who have already try out, okay, I think it's quite fun your students, because usually we'll show them slides, but they cannot do anything. Okay, by using this PEDAC, they can respond, but these are not games. Okay, where most of the Chinese school parents, they don't like teachers to have games all the time. So this is the best way for me lah. Number one, it's not a game. Number two, they are learning while you are teaching. So this is the best solution for my situation. So now once you have done your slide, you have presented everything, so you click end, and then you can save your session. So actually you can replay your session. Okay, it will be saved in your Google Drive, so don't worry. Okay, you can rename, for example, this one is PEDAC demo. Okay, so you can save, and then later on you can go to see your students responses one by one again. And maybe if you want to give feedback, actually PEDAC, you can also give feedback after the lesson, right? You go to the video, go to the lesson that you have saved, and you can give your feedback to your students. You can email them your feedback from there. Okay, so this is quite useful for me, right? So do you have any questions on PEDAC?
Okay. Any questions?
If
Anything
not,
you would like to
I will go
know?
to Miro.
Miro cukup kan? 9:10.
Never mind, I
Sekejap,
can.
ada soalan tak? Ada soalan lagi?
Actually,
Like,
this PEDAC, we still have a lot of functions. But if I want to tell one by one, maybe you'll feel bored lah, because we are adults, right? So you sendiri klik, you pun dah faham dah.
you have to try it out, I think. You
Yes,
can try
yes.
sendiri before your lesson, not during the lesson. You
Yes.
try before lesson tu apa yang you nak buat, because there are so many buttons. Okay. What I like is the templates are there. Templates
Yes.
dah ada, so you just choose which one that you nak guna untuk lesson untuk hari itu.
Yeah, only the way to upload your video is slightly different from how we did, right? How we used to before this. So you must copy the embedded one, then only the video will be displayed.
Okay, alright. Kak Zarina kata all the responses. Kak Zarina also one of PEDAC punya ni. She has one video actually on using PEDAC. All the responses can be exported to Google Sheets too.
Yes.
So, okay.
But
You all kena try lah siapa yang nak guna PEDAC. I think it's best if you go ahead and macam akak Prema kita kata she's messing around with it now. So dia tengah try out lah, klik. Alright, so you can also do it synchronously.
yes.
Macam-macam boleh buat. I think dia banyak functions dia terlalu banyak. Depends on what you want to teach. Depends on how you want to deliver your lesson on that day. Dia macam tu.
Just now that was at my pace. Actually, you can allow them to complete the thing, or you can allow them to do the thing at their own pace. Okay, there are two modes you can choose from. Number one, instructor's pace. The second one, learner's pace. So if during a lesson, usually they will follow us lah. That is the best way. Or else some of them will be very fast, some of them will be very slow. Okay, so
okay, but mesti kena ingat budak-budak internet line dia stable.
Yes.
Sebab you nak tengok, kalau you nak bagi tengok video dekat YouTube, memang kena stable, yeah.
Alright. And encourage them to turn off their camera when you are using all the apps. Yes. Okay. So the second one will go to Miro. Okay, can you see my screen again? Google Drive. Okay, I will always start from Google Drive, the easiest way. So now for this Miro, actually is like the post-it note, okay, the sticky note that we are so used to it, okay, because last week I guess, okay, Kak Prema mentioned about that. So this week I'm going to present to you this Miro. Okay, I guess some of you have been using it for very long, but for me myself, okay, I use it with all my members in NGO 2 or 3, okay, but I don't know how the how effective it is, okay, when we are using with our students maybe in the future. So I don't know, okay, because I haven't used it with my students. Okay, maybe you can try out. So how to get Miro, M-I-R-O. Okay, maybe some of you will read it as Miro, okay, but I will read it as Miro lah. Okay, so again, you go to
Milo.
So now you always go to the same step, connect more apps. If you want to find any apps and you don't know what is the easiest way, okay, you can always go to new, okay, more, and then connect more apps, right? So, and then you will just type Miro, M-I-R-O, Miro. Okay, then it will appear there lah. Okay, Miro. Okay, but I already installed. Okay, as you can see, okay, it's yellow, and in the square we have 3. I don't know how to describe that icon. Okay, never mind. I will show you the icon. Okay, again, I have already installed, right? So now I will tekan this Miro. Okay, can you see Miro? Okay, so you go to this display, right? So now for us, if we don't subscribe this, okay, we have only 3 editable bots. It means, okay, so if you have used all your 3 editable bots, okay, if you are going to use your 4th bot, okay, your first bot will be in can view mode only. You can no longer edit it, right? So now to get the app, okay, number 1, you must install first. Number 2, you must sign up. Okay, always sign up with your Google account. Okay, you can use your MOE account. You can use your personal Gmail account, and any account that you have. Okay, always use Gmail, the easiest way. So now, once I reach my 3 editable boards, right? So I can always create a shared board, and it will state there, okay, your which board will turn to can view mode only. Okay, so now once you go into this Miro, okay, you create your shared board and you will see all these templates coming out. So I'm not going to tell you on all the templates first. Okay, I'm going to tell you how are you going to use it. Okay, so everybody, I have too many accounts ready. Okay, so let us look at, okay, the board first. Okay, the board is very, very big. Okay, you can put in 5, 6, 7 templates on the same board, right? So now how to put? First of all, okay, you this is done before your lesson. This is done before your lesson. You create the board first. Okay, you can rename your board, for example, Miro Demo. I think this is quite fun with adults. I don't know how will it be with children. Okay, Miro Demo. Okay. Now, you must rename it first, and then it will be saved in your Google Drive. Don't worry. Okay, whatever you have done here, your students' responses and so on, they will be saved in your Google Drive. Okay, let us let me introduce you all the icons on the taskbar first. Number 1, select. Okay. Number 2, templates. So don't worry, just now that one, when it comes out, you just click it, you just skip it, because you can always choose any templates from the taskbar here. Okay, so there are many. Actually, this is for all the big companies, all the corporates, they will use this. Okay, for us, I think it's quite suitable when you want your students to give responses like you use the post-it note, right? So here, okay, if you want to choose from meeting or workshop, or you want to you want your students to brainstorm and give ideas, okay, you can choose any templates from here, and they are all very colorful, right? So you can have these agile workflows. Okay, maybe later I can show you this Kanban framework. Okay, this is what I use the most, okay, with my NGO members, right? And then we have mappings if you want to do essays and so on. If you want to do science topic also can, right? So now you don't have to draw the map. Okay, it's provided there. You just use the template. Okay, and there are so many templates, but for me, I don't use any template. I'll use the blank one. So then this is text. You can type. Okay, you click on it and you can type. Now this is the sticky note that Kak Prema likes the most. Okay, now when you click on it and then you paste it here, one sticky note will come out. So now how big you want your sticky note to be, you can decide. And of course, your students, they can decide. So when you want to use it with your student, make sure they are obedient enough, or else, number 1, they can change others' answer. They can simply drag all the shapes and so on, right? So you can make it bigger or smaller. You can even change the color. For example, you want it to be blue, you want it to be yellow. I think this is quite fun, right? So now you can always add. You don't have to, like, you go to PowerPoint, right? Okay, you need to go to insert and choose. Okay, no need. Okay, for the sticky note that you want to write a new idea, okay, you can always just click on it, and then okay, you can place anywhere you like. You can place anywhere you like, right? So, and then, for example, today we are talking about animals. So I want my students to type up the animal's name that they know. For example, elephant, right? So they can type, everybody can type at the same time, right? So later I will show you how to share with your students. Okay, elephant. What else? Binatang ni? Cats. Okay, dog. So if you want them to type a dog, a cat, an elephant, okay, it depends on you lah. So this is just examples. Okay, then now shape. If you don't want your post-it note to be in square as always, okay, you can have what we call this, triangle, circle, arrows, and we have so many shapes. You can choose, okay, whatever shape you want, right? Then now when your students are giving you responses, this is the best thing that I like. Okay, you can always give comments on the spot. So now your name will appear there whenever you type a comment. So not only the teacher can type comment there, can leave a comment, everybody can leave a comment there. It's very interesting. So let's say, okay, they see their friend's answer. Okay, the spelling is wrong. Okay, they can type there, hi, your spelling, you spell it wrongly. Okay, it should be, okay. So whoever, everybody, okay, whoever wants to give comments or leave a message there, they can always leave and put in emoji, put in emoji that you like. But I think this is quite dangerous lah, because some of students, they will take for granted, they'll leave bad comment and negative comments there. So you can turn off the comment if you want. Okay, then this is very good. Okay, when you want to save your students' work, let's say you have done that session, okay, you want to save your students' work, okay, you must put frame there. Then only, okay, the whole area within the frame will be saved. Okay, for example, okay, I want A4. So now I will drag it and then I can save the whole thing within my frames. Okay, how do you save? Okay, you can click this one, export this board. Okay, you can save it as an image, you can save it as PDF. So there are many formats. So now, why do you need to save all your students' work? Why? Okay, because you can upload it to their Google Classroom, you can send to their WhatsApp group, you can send to their Telegram group. I think this is very useful. Okay, because okay, you can have it only in your own drive, your student won't get it. So this is how you give or you share the materials with the student. Okay, then okay, some of you will you may ask me, okay, can I upload pictures? Can I upload video? You can upload everything. Okay, do you see this? Upload. Okay, so you can upload from the website, you can upload from your device and so on. For example, I like to upload my own picture. So every time I will for example, I want to show the picture, a picture of gardening. So me myself, I will snap the picture of me doing gardening and I'll put that. So and then okay, I will ask the students, okay, type out the name of this activity, then they will respond here. So if you want to upload even a video, you want to upload whatever you want, okay, you just upload it here. Right, so it's very easy. Now you can minimize the picture, you can enlarge it and so on, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so now this is about the taskbar. So how do I share this, okay, with my students? Okay, do you see this share? Okay, this is very important. So invite link to board and team can edit. Remember, give them access to edit. Okay, you can choose whether you want your students to view only, or you want them to comment, or you want them to edit. So I will always choose this one, I can edit. So and I will copy the link the same way, go back to Google Meet, okay, and I will paste it. And everybody, now you try to hit the link, right, whether you can come to my page. So everybody, can you click on the link? And I think you can enter my space here. And of course, you need to sign in first. Is it difficult, everybody, to sign in?
Wait, I'm signing in now.
I can see you. Okay, I can see my friends are here. Naeem, Azia. Okay, so try if you can put in comments, or you can add sticky notes. Yes, I can see Azia is adding a sticky note there. So now type out the name of the animals that you know, right? And yes, you can move other sticky note. You can change others' answer. You can leave a comment there. You can leave emoji there. So it means whatever I can do, the teacher can do, the students can do the same. Okay. So for me, this is quite difficult to control. Maybe if your students are quite naughty.
The naughty,
That's why
yang naughty tu tak ada hari ni, so.
that's why I've never used it with my students. I use it with adults only, right? So, but I think this is very interesting. So now this is the first what do you call? Maybe this is the first task. Okay, what if you want to add another task? Okay, you can always go to the template, right? For example, now I want them to draw a map, for example, or I want them to give me ideas on a topic. Okay, so you can always choose, okay, and it will appear here. Okay, can you see this? Okay, you can always make enlarge it or minimize it, right? So now whatever you want your students to do, okay, you must set first lah. At least you must set first before your lesson. Then, okay, your student will you still see, okay, your first frame will be there, so you have to drag it, okay, make it in the middle, and you ask your students to concentrate on this. Okay, so for example, you want them to type like, okay, animals that have tail, animals that have legs, animals that have tail, and so on, and they'll leave their answer here. So I think this is very useful. Okay, you don't have to spend your time, okay, to draw all the mind maps out and so on. So whatever you want to do, okay, which template you want, okay, you just change the wording, right? So this is what we call one board. The whole board is very big. You can use until the end of the board is endless, I tell you. So let's say you for that day you want to use 3 templates, just go ahead. Okay, and they can type, they can edit, they can leave their comments, they can leave their responses. Okay, there. Okay, they can do everything, and then once they have done, okay, you can save it, you can export it and share with your students. So I think I don't know what about children, but for adults, okay, this is the best way for everybody to contribute ideas, and we can save a lot of time, because during a meeting when we ask others to express their idea, to give idea, maybe they are too shy, very awkward, shy like me, okay, dare not speak. So this is the best way to get their ideas. Okay, they can type everything there, but of course I can see your name there, who left the message there, and so on. So this is the another good way also, like if your students, they are bad, they change others answer, okay, you can see who has changed the answer, who did that, so everything is there. So whenever you leave something there, your name will be there. So I think it's already 9:30. Do I need to continue, or I'll keep it for the next session?
You can continue. I don't think, I mean,
Or
boleh
I
tak? Dia boleh continue.
or I do another session lah, Puan Molly. I'm so worried. I will keep talking until 10 or 11.
And then you call yourself very shy,
Whenever I start talking, I cannot stop. So I think I will stop here, and I will have another session with you on this one. What do you call it? Miro. If you want to learn, if you want me to share, I can share for another session.
Boleh. I think tak apalah. That means untuk hari ni kita intro Miro. Alright, then probably yang masuk malam ni, they can try out during their own time. Okay, and then when we come back, bila so buat Miro part 2, so lagi banyak benda yang kita boleh belajar lah.
Yes. I've been using it for quite long, okay, with my NGO members, and I think it's very useful. If you want to use with your panel members, maybe they feel reluctant to talk during the meeting. Maybe this is another way for you to solve that problem. Yes.
Okay, alright. So Kak Rahma, kalau dengan preschoolers mungkin ada, kalau ada parents dia, okay lah, boleh lah. I think PEDAC boleh kot Kak Rahma. PEDAC boleh lah Kak Ma?
It's possible lah. But Miro, I don't think so.
Tak apalah, Miro you dengan I je. Kelas tu you dengan I je. Dan kita Kak Rahma is ajar preschoolers dekat SK Minden High. Very experienced teacher. Okay. And I pernah lah curi-curi masuk kelas dia. Kadang-kadang I pergi tengok orang lain dan I masuk tengok kelas dia. Very interesting. I like the students. They are very talkative actually. Very talkative. But okay, boleh. I rasa boleh lah. I think PEDEC boleh. And it works for preschool, primary and secondary juga. Okay. Siapa-siapa nak tanya soalan time? Cepat, boleh buka video. Okay, Wanda je buka video.
So,
Hai, Zara.
hai, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera.
Salam.
So, sangat menarik lah PIADEC tu dengan Miro tu. PIADEC tu memang dah buat dengan murid kan? Dah guna dengan kelas. Cuma Miro tu memang macam So kata tadi, cara terbaik lah untuk semua orang berikan idea kan masa perjumpaan. Molly, mungkin kita boleh guna untuk perjumpaan unit kita?
Oh, boleh. Idea. Betul.
Boleh guna lah.
Yes.
Dan cuma yang PIADEC tu dan dengan Miro ni dua-dua memang kita kena sign up dulu semua kan. So baru kita
It's
boleh
free.
gunakan.
Yang itu free. Yes.
Okay. Tahniah lah So. Memang menarik lah. Tahniah. Terima kasih.
Thanks Kak Ila masuk malam ni. Hari tu Kak Ila tak sempat rasanya yang PEDEC 1.
Tak sempat.
PEDEC 1.
Tak sempat.
Okay, So punya slot ni, PEDEC 1 dia sakit perut. Okay, hari
yang
ni
tu tahu cerita.
hari ni PEDEC 2 rumah dia blackout. So dia dekat hotel.
Aduh, banyaknya cabaran kan. Tapi dia tetap tabah lah.
Dia tak tabah. So nanti kita akan buat Miro 2.
Yes.
Roger tadi tak ada apa nak tanya. Asia, siapa lagi ada kat sini? Kak Cina suka Miro tak?
Okey je, Pak Molisa Miro tu cuma kena explore lagi lah. Okay?
Yes.
But I am very comfortable with PIADEC actually. So yeah, I just want to find out any new things. Okay, by Mr. So. Okay, thank you, Mr. So. Actually, I learned something also about the video, how to embed the video into PIADEC. Okay, so I think that is also something that I need to try out with my students. Okay, on how to.
Kak Cina dekat New York ke?
So actually, PIADEC too you can use with other level of student, even with other subjects also. Not only for English.
Betul. Sebab dia ada banyak templates kan?
Yes. You can even you can even edit your own PowerPoint slide kan, like Mr. So's show just now. You can import your PowerPoint slide into Google Slide. Okay. So it's very interactive and engaging. I tell you. Okay.
Kak Cina, I know Kak Cina memang guna PIADEC. I tahu.
Yes.
Kak Cina guna PIADEC. Okay, kita ada Naim juga. Naim masuk ni. Naim mencemar Duli malam ni.
Hai. Mana ada mencemar Duli, dah lah lambat.
Tak apa, lambat tak apa. Boleh je belajar apa yang kita dapat sikit-sikit tu kan. If you are really cekap dengan all these buttons, then memang sangat okay. But one thing yang memang I learn from all these apps, from all these online punya meetings, jangan takut nak tekan button, jangan takut nak klik button tu. Jangan takut. I think the first time yang kita dipaksa oleh keadaan because of the situation, due to the situation, then we have to use online punya application. I think kita macam tak agak-agak kan, tak apa ke tekan, tak apa ke macam mana ni, tak nak lah. So dia very basic saja. But lama kelamaan, day in day out, you need to explore because you couldn't get whatever you have done before face to face dengan student dengan online. Hanya sekadar tahu basic saja. You need to go further than that. You need to go beyond. You need to explore on your own. Okay, that's why kita dapat tahu macam mana nak change background, boleh pergi New York, boleh pergi tepi pantai, betul tak? Boleh ada dekat cafe. Okay, but background pun satu juga. Kalau you punya internet line tak kuat, if it's not stable, bila you guna background, dia akan kacau. Kalau you sengit-sengit macam ni, dia akan jadi macam tak macam berbayang. Yang tu yes. Okay. Alright, anything else? Anyone who would like to share? Any other things? Any other ideas? Any other opinions about tonight's punya slot? Kak Rama pun first time. Actually, I baru teringat nak share the link dengan Kak Rama. Sorry.
Okay, tak apa. At least before this I joined macam others webinar. So so many things, so many new things actually. Ada yang boleh
Yes.
guna, ada yang tak boleh guna, tak suitable untuk preschool. But one apps yang I just tried last week and I was shocked. The parents are so excited. So maybe the rest of you dah tahu kot kelas dojo. So I macam newbies lah. I newbies walaupun kan. Molly.
Tak apalah.
That's
Nanti
fun.
Kak Ma boleh bagi satu slot kelas dojo Kak Ma. Kita orang jadi preschoolers pula.
Orang pun baru duduk godek-godek.
pergi godek lagi Kak Ma. So that boleh buat sharing.
It's very interesting because you can share, like I give tasks to my pupils to they have to produce videos of preparing fruit juice. So they come up with, Molly, you can be surprised. Memang fantastic. And all the videos they send to La Dojo, so it's there.
I see. Okay.
Macam they learn things, not just the teacher and the pupils, even parents, they are willing to learn.
Yes. Kelas dojo telephone friendly. Guna telefon pun senang guna.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good. Dengan Kak Rahman ni, I selalu share dengan dia apa yang I jumpa dekat TikTok regarding in regards to preschool punya teachers buat, apa yang diorang buat. They see a lot of things lah. So I share dengan dia yang tu lah. Kak Ma, slot malam ni actually very very santai, very casual. Boleh sembang, boleh tanya, boleh minum kopi, boleh makan nasi je tak boleh sebab kita orang tak dapat makan sama, so yang tu je kita orang tak bagi. Coffee okay on.
Claim.
Claim pun tak boleh lah, data sendiri Okay, anything else? Ada sama-sama nak share apa-apa lagi? Kalau tak ada, kita boleh tutup malam ni. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry today I talk a lot.
sharing.
No lah.
Thank you so much for the sharing.
Alright, okay, kita stop dulu.
Take picture. Roger kata take picture.